Hello everyone and welcome back to yet again another True Facts. Today, in this episode, we'll be talking about Pluto's moons. Pluto has 5 moons. Yes, the smallest planet that may even look like itself a moon has more moons than Earth. The names of these moons are Charon, Hydra, Styx, Nix, and Kerberos. We'll go with Kerberos. That sounds good. First up on our journey through Pluto's moons is Hydra. Hydra is the second largest moon that Pluto has. Hail Hydra. Hydra was named after the 9-headed beast in Greek mythology and was discovered in 2005 by the Hubble telescope. Personally, I think it was named Hydra because it was discovered 9 years before Captain America the Winter Soldier came out. Coincidence? I think not. The moon Hydra was created by two things smashing into each other. The lunar cycle for Hydra is 38.2 days, and the orbit shape is oblong like a high school track. Next up on our journey through Pluto's moons is Kerberos. We're not doing this again. We're going to go ahead and stick with Kerberos. Kerberos was discovered on June 28, 2011 by the Hubble Space Telescope. It was named after the beautiful and, by popular opinion, cute 3-headed dog of Greek mythology, Cerberus. Get it? Kerberos, Cerberus. It works, kind of. The shape of Kerberos can be described as 2 lobes. The only picture that is available for Kerberos is unfortunately very bad, as it looks like someone has decided to pull out their Motorola flip phone and take a picture. So I'm going to describe it. So, it looks like a pair of tennis ball. There you go, tennis ball. It looks like a pair of tennis balls colliding with each other, except one ball is 8 kilometers long, and the other ball, smaller ball, is 3 kilometers long. Upon Kerberos' discovery, it was believed that it was a massive object. However, this was not the case. And between me and you, out of everything to get catfished by, that's gotta be the best one, right? Being catfished by a dwarf planet's moon? I'm sorry, Pluto. I didn't mean it. Next up on the line of moons that we don't know a whole lot about, we find ourselves at Charon. Charon is the largest of Pluto's 5 moons, and it is about half the size of Pluto itself. It's about half the size. It's like, well then, can I be the dwarf planet? You be the moon. Give me a couple more years and I'll grow. And Charon was discovered 40 years ago in June 1978 by James Christie and Robert Harrington. Congratulations to you two, and thank you for your contribution to science. Charon orbits Pluto every 6.4 Earth days. The Pluto-Charon system is tipped on its side, much like Uranus. No? We're not laughing at the joke anymore? It was named Charon after the mythological ferryman who carried souls across the river Styx. Or is it Archeron? Why don't we... Those are different rivers, right? Archeron and Styx. Both river of Styx and Archeron were some of the mythical rivers that surrounds Pluto underworld. Pluto has an underworld? Speaking of Styx, Styx is the next moon we'll be talking about, and it was named after the mythological river that separates the world of the living from the realm of the dead. If you didn't know that, I suggest you read a little bit more Percy Jackson. It was discovered in 2012 by using the Hubble Space Telescope when scientists were searching for potential hazards before they launched the New Horizons spacecraft Pluto flyby. This discovery provides additional clues for unraveling how the Pluto system formed. It's also estimated to be between 6 and 15 miles across and to have 58,000 mile diameter in a circular orbit. And even with that large of an orbit, it is still the closest to Pluto. That's crazy. Last and probably least of Pluto's moons, we find ourselves at Nix, which by definition means nothing, since you really can't see crap. Nix was discovered in 2005 by Hal Weaver and many others using the Hubble Space Telescope. It is roughly 5,000 times fainter than Pluto, so much so that even this guy couldn't really see it. I'm starting to think that it was like a smudge on this telescope that they probably haven't cleaned off. But it was named after Charon's mother, the goddess of night and darkness. It orbits around the system's center of mass, and it, intriguingly enough, has a lumpy shape, and it's not like a ball, because it's not even big enough for gravity to squish it into a ball. Like, run to the litter of the moons. That sucks. Nix is the second largest of Pluto's smallest moons. But I will say, though, its brightness changes over time, and it has a crater of a different color in its surface that appears to be red. But who can really be sure? Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you will have learned a little bit more about Pluto and some of the